little stars, welcome back to Retell Review, where we retell and review albums, films, tracks, and all things like that. Today we are going to be reviewing a track by Veneno called 90's Love. It's off her new EP, Undecided, which is out now. You can find it in the link in the description below, along with all her social media links. Now with this track review, it's going to be a bit different from my album reviews. So with the track review, I'll be going over categories and giving my comments, as well as taking time to address my producer's notes. The categories for this video are first impressions, strengths, room for improvement, originality, arrangement, flow, as well as melody and rhythm. Now before we start, if you're an independent artist or creator and you would like to have your work featured on Retell Review, follow the links in the description to either Loom or Fiverr, and you can find all my services there. My services include Retell Review, vocal features, and songwriting help. So go ahead and get those below. Now, without further ado, here is my Retell review of 90's Love.
It's just different.
A 90s style love song that talks about the struggles and joys of love. She talks about not wanting to play games and growing together as a couple, worrying of being left by the one she loves, unable to love another. A song of desperate and passionate love, nicely wrapped in a 90s style R&B song. It would fit well amongst other 90s jams and today's modern radio. First impressions. With first impressions, I will start off that this song makes me want to dance. This is a grind on your partner kind of song, and I could see this played in a club and people doing just that. It instantly has me intrigued with the "it's just different." Gets my mind hooked and wondering what's to come. Strengths. Your vocals are beautiful. They're soft and hold power. The lyrics are cohesive and relatable. She's speaking on words a lot of people are thinking in situations like this, while still having it be personal. The beat is catchy and easy to dance to. Really loved the end, and a good example of what I think could be added to other parts of the song to help change things up and differentiate between verses and choruses. The song is cohesive. The lyrics, vocals, beat, and sound overall work really well together. Room for improvement. Would love more of a build throughout the song. It stays very middle ground from start to finish. Would love to hear you grow more desperate through the song, showing how much you want this person to stay and be yours. Music a lot of time is about relaying an emotion. A lot of emotions are on a spectrum of intensity and will either grow or decline over time. I feel your song would benefit from growing in intensity as it moves. Originality. Great take on the 90s while still making it modern and your own. Her voice has a familiarity to it, yet it sounds unique, which I would say is quite original since most people it's either one or the other. It makes you easy to listen to without boring me. Producer's notes. The verse reminds me a little too much of Katy Perry's Firework medley wise. There will be more on this in the melody and rhythm section. Arrangement and flow. The song flows well, though it feels like it drags a bit toward the middle. Adding something new or mixing up the verses vocally and note-wise would really help people stay engaged throughout the song. Transitions between verses and choruses and such could be slightly smoother. Producer's note. Sometimes you silence the kick to give space for the song to breathe. Consider doing that for an even longer amount of time during a moment in the song you could see as extra special. Consider doing this with the other instruments. Melody and rhythm. The melody is catchy and fits the beat super well. However, I wish you experimented more in the verses, allowing a bigger differentiation between choruses and verses and such. Producer's notes. The melody should end on a different note in the verses to keep it from sounding too much like Katy Perry's Firework. The most important note in a melody is often the ones held out the longest in each phrase. Vary these notes a little. Consider switching the rhythmic rolls of your synth track with your bass and kick tracks when arranging a new section. A little more contrast in the rhythmic activity of instruments between sections.
Thank you so much for watching my Retell review of 90's Love by Veneno. I'm so sorry if I'm still pronouncing that wrong. I practiced it all week and I still don't think I'm saying it right, so I really apologize. Trash me in the comments. Go for it. But please, please, please check her out. Check out this EP. It is so good. She is so talented. And you really all should be supporting independent artists because independent artists are the future. And again, links are in the below to her social medias and her EP. If you want more of my content, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, as well as follow the links in the description below to all my socials. I will also be releasing an EP in October, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. It's called Roots. And until then, I will be retelling and reviewing others' music. That's all I have for today. Keep shining. See y'all.
It's just different.